Good morning, children. As you all know, yesterday we have started estimation of the sum and their differences. And yesterday we have done actual and estimated sum and actual and estimated difference by rounding the numbers to the nearest thousand and rounding the numbers to their nearest lakh and nearest 10,000 place. Along with that, yesterday we have done word problem of addition of estimation. We have done yesterday question number 4 and 5 of that particular exercise. Now today, instead of start doing questions from 6, I am going to repeat the rules which we have seen yesterday, that what are the basic rules of estimation. That we will revise once, and after that we will move on to the questions. First of all, whenever number will be given to you, what you have to do, you have to write the place values of those particular number above the number, like ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore. Fine. After writing that, if you have to round off to nearest lakh place, you are going to see the number which is given on 10,000 place. This is the second basic rule of estimation. See the number on 10,000 place. For example, if you have to round off to lakh place, you will see the first place in right to the lakh place, which is 10,000 place. Underline that digit, and next is, if that digit is 5 or more than 5, then you are going to add 1 on lakh place, and if that digit is less than 5, remember it, if that digit is 5 or more than 5, then you are going to add 1 on lakh place. But if it is less than 5, you are not going to add anything on the lakh place, that digit will remain same. So this is your third and fourth rule. After adding 1 or not adding 1 on that place, rest of the places on right will become 0, and then you will get the estimated number of or round off of a given number to the nearest lakh. Similarly, if you have to round off to nearest 10,000, you are going to see the thousand place. Again the rule is same, underline that thousand place. If it is 5 or more than 5, then you are going to add 1 on 10,000 place, and rest remaining places including that 1000 place also, rest of the places will become 0. So the rule is very much clear to you all. Yesterday we have done 2 word problem also, basis on this only. Now, along with this estimation rule, you have to remember that word problem rules also, which we have done in the previous exercises. In that exercises, I have told you keywords which you have to keep it in your mind when we were doing word problems, either in addition or in subtraction. Because in addition we have total, in all together, these kind of words which are used as keywords, or these words tell you that you are supposed to do addition. But in subtraction, you have been given with some of the word like what is the difference between what is remaining, what is left over, what is how many more, how much more, or how many less than. So these kind of words will be there. So that will make you clear that you are supposed to do subtraction. It's quite easy. Only remember the rules of estimation, and then following that rule, then do the addition or subtraction or estimation. Now Yesterday till question number 5 of exercise we have done 2.5. Now we'll start with question number 6. You can see on the screen that question number 6. A school needs rupees 49,87,653 for its building. It has, means a school required this much money. It has only rupees 35,92,468 in its accounts. Now estimate the money by rounding off to the nearest lakh. It has still to raise. It has still to raise. Still to raise means how much more money is required by the school. Now you can see the numbers. Numbers have ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, then 10 lakh. But you have to round off to the nearest lakh. Nearest lakh. See, this whole is 49 lakh. 49 lakh, then you are supposed to see that 10,000 place. If it is 5 or more than 5, then 1 will be added there. Fine? Concept is clear? Rules are clear? So, let's do this question. Now, you can see this question. A school needs rupees 49,87,653 for its building. It has only this much in its account. Estimate the money by rounding off to the nearest lakh. Lakh, I am underlining it so that you understand or you remember also lakh. It has still to raise. Now money needed by a school. Needed by a school, this much money is required by a school. Now money school had. How much money it had? Now estimated money still it needed, that is now this is there. Now you have to round off to this ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh place. Now you are going to underline this 10,000 place. That is 8 and here it is 9. Now 8 is there. Now 8 is more than 5. So 1 will be added here. 49 will become 50. So what we are going to write here? 50 lakh. 50 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. After that, see here 9. Now 9 is also greater than 5. So 1 will be added here. So this will become 35 will become 36 and rest 3, 4, 5. So then find the difference. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And this will become 5 will become 4. This will become 10. Now 10 minus 6, 4 and 4 minus 3, 1. It means therefore how much money is required? Now estimated money still it is needed by the school. This last statement only you will write in this answer. Therefore estimated money still it needed by the school is rupees 14 lakh. 14 lakh. Quite simple. Rupees 14 lakh is needed by the school. I hope this estimation is clear to you all. Fine. Now children, I think question number 6 is clear to you all. Now we'll move to question number 7. An exporter has an order to supply 3,80,519 shirts. He has 2,13,456 shirts in stock. How many more shirts has he to arrange? Estimate by rounding off to the nearest lakh. Now, if you remember that I have told you in the keywords how many more shirts, how many more. If many more word will come, then you are supposed to do, yes, correct, that is subtraction, right? So here again you have to do subtraction, but by rounding off to the nearest lakh. Now this only you have to understand how to round off to the nearest lakh. Rules are clear. You have to see 10,000 place. After looking at the 10,000 place, if that 10,000 place is more than 5, then 1 will be added on lakh place. This rule is clear to everyone? Okay. Now we'll start this. Before we start that, whenever you are doing these question in your copy, a simple sentence you can write or you can frame, like an exporter has an order of these many shirts. He has shirts in stock this much more or many more shirt has he to arrange. This simple sentence only you can write. It is not necessary that you are going to frame sentence of your own or then you are going to write, and then there will be grammatical mistake or some mistake will be there. So we'll start. Now framing of sentences I have told you. Now the main concept which you have to see is how to round off. Now I have written this number here. You can see this number, that these many shirts he has to supply, but he has only this number of like 2,13,456 number of shirts. So by rounding off to the nearest lakh, you have to tell how much more shirt he required to arrange. Now what we will do first? First we will write the place values. Now ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000 and then lakh. Now for lakh, for rounding off to the nearest lakh, you are going to underline this 10,000 place. Now this 10,000 place is more than 5, so you are going to add 1 on lakh place. So this lakh place will become 4 lakh. We'll write down. Then the second one, now here this 10,000 place is less than 5, we are not going to add anything. So this will become 2 lakh. Now the difference of these two numbers is 2 lakh. Therefore that supplier want 2 lakh more shirts to complete the order. This is round off of the number of shirt he required. So the supplier required 2 lakh more shirts to complete the order. I hope this question is clear to you all. Fine, only this estimation part is a little bit tricky. Then question number 8. Question number 8. A big car cost rupees 8,17,812 and a small one cost rupees 3,85,906. Estimate the difference in their cost. Now you have to find the estimate of the difference in their cost. Now a simple sentence you can write: cost of a big car, cost of a small car. That two sentences you will write. Now after writing those sentences, then you will write difference in their cost. All these statements I am taking it out from the question itself. Then after writing this difference in their cost, then we are going to write those numbers on one side, that is 8,17,812 on one side, then 3,85,906. Now see children, in this question. Now in this question number 8, you can see that it is not given that you have to round off to nearest lakh, or you have to round off to nearest 1000 or 10,000 or 100 or tens or ones. It is not mentioned in this question. Remember this, if in any question it is not mentioned that round off to the nearest lakh or round off to the nearest 10,000 or 1000 or 100 or tens or ones, if it is not mentioned over there, then you are supposed to round off to the highest place value. That is, in this case we have highest place value, we have lakh. We have highest place value lakh. So we are going to round off to nearest lakh. So we are going to underline this 10,000 place 1 and here 8. Now estimated price we are going to find it out. What is the difference in their estimated price? Now here in this 8 lakh 17,000, the 10,000 place is 1, which is less than 5. So we are not going to add anything. So that will become 8 lakh minus, now here we have 8 which is more than 5, so 1 will be added here, so that will become 4 lakh. So estimated difference in the price of two car is, estimated difference in the price of two car is 8 lakh minus 4 lakh, that is 4 lakh. This is the estimated difference in their cost, between the cost of big and small car. Fine. Remember this, if in any question it is not given that you are supposed to do, or you are supposed to round off to which place, then you are going to round off to the nearest, round off to the highest place value, highest place value, highest place value digit you are going to round it off. Fine. I hope this rule is also clear to you all. This is yet another rule of estimation. First 4 rules which I have told you in the beginning of the video, that also you have to remember, and this is yet another rule of estimation, that also you have to remember. Fine. Now we'll move to question number 9. Write in a better way. Now example have been given here. My salary is rupees 79,495 per month, can be written in a better way as my salary is rupees 80,000 per month. Now as I told you just now, whenever it will not be given that round off to whichever place, you are going to round off to the highest place value. It means what? In this example 79, now he has round off to the highest place value, that is 10,000, that is 7. So the number on 1000 place is 9. So 9 is more than 5. So 1 will be added on 10,000 place. So 7 will become 8. So that will become 80,000. Now, so if you understand this, we'll do A part. Now I am 15 years, 3 months, 8 days old. So in A part, you can see this as one example is also given. A part, I am 15 years, 3 months, 8 days old. Now which is the bigger unit in this? That is 15 years. So we are going to see that 15 years, if months will be 5 or more than 5, then we are going to add 1 in year. If 6 or more than 6, but it is 3 months. So the round off, or my age will be, or my age is 15 years, or I am 15 years old. Instead of mentioning this that I am 3 months and 8 days, as yesterday you have seen one video also if somebody will ask your age, you are telling the estimate of your age, not exact age. Months and days, everything will not be included. So solution for this ninth A will be, I am 15 years old. Now B part, these many teachers are working in a primary school in a country. So what will be the solution for this? Again you have to round off to the highest place. Highest place you have to round it. So now, as I told you, A part, I am 15 years old. I am 15 years old. Now B part, 28 lakh is the highest place value. So this 10 lakh is 2 lakh, 10 lakh are there, and 8 lakh are there. Now 8 is more than 5, so 1 will be added here, B part. So this 28 will become 30 lakh teachers are working in primary school. Now C part, 4,892 persons attended the function. Now C part, now 100 place is 8. 100 place is 8. Now 8 is more than 5. So 1 will be added on 1000 place. So that will become 5000 persons attended the function. Now we can see that D part, I spent this 8110 on buying a suit. Now D part is, I spent, now this 8110 on buying a suit means now on 100 place we have 1 is lesser than that, so that will not be used, and the answer will be, I spent rupees 8000 on buying a suit. Is that clear? This is another way, write in a better way. The question was write in a better way. So you have written, you can write these examples like that also. These examples are telling you how to take an estimate of any value. If you have to take estimation of any value, how you can take that estimation. These examples are only telling you to how to estimate. Fine, I think this question number 9 is clear to you all. Okay, so along with this question we have completed this exercise 2.5. Now we have completed exercise 2.5. So now we are going to start a new concept, that is story writing or framing a word problem. Framing a word problem that you have done in your previous class also. How we can write a number sentence, how we can frame any question. For example, if I will give you one equation or one sentence or one solution sentence, for example, 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. So you can frame sentences, you can frame word problem for that Mohan had 5 toys and his sister had 3 toys. So how many toys they have in all? So the answer is 8 toys. So these kind of a simple word problem you have framed in your previous class. In the same context only, here also I have taken one example how to frame a word problem. You can frame in your own way, beta. It is not necessary that if I will tell this question, a word problem for a particular question, then you are not supposed to write that only. You can frame word problem from your own also. Now here one example have been given. The number sentence which is given is 5,23,809 plus 2,97,000 now is equals to question mark. Now here you are not supposed to solve it. You have to frame a word problem only. You have to write a question for that only. You are not supposed to solve it. Now, we can frame the following stories. First, what is the sum of these two numbers? B. Arun's father bought two cars, one costing rupees 5,23,809 and the other costing rupees 2,97,000. How much total money did his father pay for the cars? Now see, this is yet another way to write the word problem. C is a pump throws these many liters and these many liter water in 2 days. Means a pump throws this much liter of water on one day and that another is 2,97,000 liters water in on another day. So how much total water does the pump throw in 2 days? Fine. So these are the ways to frame a word problem. Framing a word problem means if a situation, if a solution sentence will be given to you, number sentence will be given to you, you are making question in your own word for those number sentence. Fine. This is framing a word problem. Fine. You can frame in your own words in your own way. So, we have seen one example of that number sentence of addition 1. Now, here we have one more example of story sum for this number sentence. The 65,73,000 subtract 59,87,000. So, A part is first way how to frame a word problem. That is, what is the difference between these two numbers? B is Nikita bought a flat of cost this and her friend Manjula bought a flat for this. How much more money did Nikita pay? This is yet another way. As we are getting, we can frame question by using those keywords which we have learned in addition and in subtraction. I am going to tell you examples also when we are going to do this exercise. Now C is a cloth merchant has 65,73,000 meter cloth in his shop. He sells out this much meter cloth and then how much cloth is still in the shop. See how much cloth is left in the shop or still left in the shop. So these are the keywords which we have learned in that word problem exercise. Now come to exercise 2.6. Frame word problem or write a story for each of the following number sentence. We will do one or two questions today and then we are going to take this exercise of framing word problem. Tomorrow also I will help you in that framing of word problems. Now question number 1 is 8 lakh plus 2 lakh. What you will get it? Now as I told you, you are not supposed to solve it. What you have to do, you have to frame a word problem. See, a simple word problem will be what is the sum of 8 lakh and 2 lakh. That is a simple word problem which everyone can write. Now the second one is, if you want to write something else, then a person bought a car cost rupees 8 lakh and a bike cost rupees 2 lakh. How much money he spent or what is the total cost of both? That also you can write. One more example I will tell you. In a primary school there are 2 lakh children in a state and in middle school 8 lakh children were there in a state. So what is the total strength of primary and middle school in a state? What is the total strength? Remember that total word I am using. Total means because you are supposed to do addition here. Total word is used whenever you have to do addition. So these ways I have told you how you can. Okay, I think this is clear to you all. Now one example I am going to take it from difference, and tomorrow again we are going to do these framing of word problem. Now question number 5, that is 1 lakh minus 1. 1 lakh minus 1. So a simple one is, what is the difference between 1 lakh and 1? This one is the simple one. Another is, what will you get if you are subtracting 1 from 1 lakh? This is another one. Or one more way you can do it, what you will get it if you are going to subtract 1 from smallest 6 digit number. So yet another way of writing that word problem. Okay, you can write, you can frame word problem in your own words, in your own way, or you can do anything other also. Like if you are confused that how to frame the word problem, a simple 5, what will be the difference between 1 lakh and 1, what will be the sum of two numbers, and the simplest one I have told you, what will you get it if you subtract 1 from smallest 6 digit number. That we have done in pattern also, adding of 1 or subtracting of 1. Fine. So that also you can write. One word problem I will tell you regarding this. Now Atul had 1 lakh marble in his box. Atul had 1 lakh marble in his box. If one marble will be lost, then how many marbles are still left in the box? So yet another easiest one I have told you, or these kind of a word problem you can frame. Okay, so keep on practicing these word problems also, framing of word problem. Complete exercise 2.5. This exercise 2.6 again I am going to carry forward tomorrow, and will complete this exercise 2.6 tomorrow. Okay, good day.